This is the story of Helena, the fairy without wings. Once in the deep forest there lived fairies and animals. They hated one another and lived separately. They both fought for the river. For several years there was no rain. The only water they got is from the river that flows straight from the icy mountains. Fairies and animals work hard to fetch water from the river and keep forest green. They made an agreement that the animals won't come to the fairyland and the fairies shouldn't come to the animal land. In the fairyland, the fairy queen gave birth to a beautiful girl named Helena. Unlike other fairies, the princess doesn't have any wings. Not only couldn't she fly, but she hardly had any magical powers since fairy magic comes from their delicate crystal wings. Fairies of her age, while playing, won't play with her since she had no wings and magic. Queen Fairy loved her daughter very much. Still, as a queen, she has so many duties, so she can't spend time with her child. So Helena felt lonely. One day she wandered into the forest and crossed the border and entered the area where animals live. As she walked deep into the forest in animal land, she felt nuts falling on her. She turned around to see who was the one throwing nuts at her. She found a squirrel at the tree branch. The squirrel told her to go away from the animal land. She listened to the squirrel, and when she was going back, she heard a sound from the river and went near it. She saw a drowning baby lion and saved it immediately. The baby lion, after chasing a little bird, unknowingly falls into the river. The Lion King was so thankful for her and allowed to stay. From that day onward, she came to the animal land every day. She played hide and seek with squirrels. Rabbits and the bear loved to give her mountain honey, and the elephant carried her in the back since she can't fly like other fairies. She played every day with the animals, and soon she became friends with hundreds of animals. Years passed, cute little princess turned to a beautiful young lady. As years passed, this got into the ears of other fairies and they wanted the princess to be punished and not to become queen. Other magical fairies protested that they have magic, so a competition should be held to showcase their talents and the queen should be selected based on that. The girl felt so sad that she doesn't have any magic, said by the river on the stone. Soon her animal friends surrounded her and cheered her up. Each one trained her their skills. The bear trained her how to take honey without getting bite from bees. The monkeys trained her to climb the trees and to jump using branches. The elephant fetches water in its trunk and sprays on her to make her laugh. She enjoyed a lot with her friends. On the day of the competition, every fairy in the forest was gathered to select the queen. Each fairy did magic and showed their skills. Helena too wanted to participate in the competition, so as the bear taught her, she climbed up the mountains to get the honey. The sun went down, but she didn't return. The other fairies pressured the fairy queen to announce the results. At the same time, the girl got honey without getting a single bite from the bees and was on the way back home. She rushed to get in time, but she smelled the scent of fire. She saw fire rushing towards the area where animals live. So she had two options before her, whether to participate in the competition or to tell the animals that fire is going to ruin their place. But she chosen the option to save her friends. She put down the honey and ran as fast as she could. She informed the forest animals about forest fire. All forest animals fetched water from the river and tried to put out fire. But they couldn't. She ran to her mother and told everything. All the fairies came to rescue animals from that place. But none of them can stop the fire. Seeing the animals, she loved getting hurt. She can't bear the pain and cried aloud. At the time when she cried for her friends, her magic wings, which didn't grow from the bud, grew in a minute. And it is so beautiful rainbow colored wings. She not only had wings now, she also made the clouds rain with her magic. For the first time after many years, all the animals and fairies saw the rain. And the forest fire was turned off. And everyone saw the beautiful rainbow connection fairies land and animal land. They all are surprised to see her wings and the magic she possesses. She was crowned as the new fairy queen for the fairyland. And both fairies and animals live together and happily ever after. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.